Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video to do my Green Bay Packers Beast Week 17 recap show. So the Green Bay Packers took on the Minnesota Vikings for the second time this year, this time in Minnesota. And to put it easily, we kicked the Vikings' ass. So the final score was the Packers 33, the Minnesota Vikings 10. Green Bay Packers 33, the Minnesota Vikings 10, in a very convincing victory. There wasn't that many issues in this game. We were very well good in this game. I was quite surprised at how the defense looked okay, but then again, they were playing against mediocre quarterbacks that, didn't really have that much experience. First half going up against a rookie, then the other guy in the second half who kind of had some Brett Favre tendencies. He was from Southern Miss, I guess, but didn't really have that much of the experience to go up against to compete and score. Christian Watson, despite being out, Jordan Love had another solid, okay game. Again, not really needed a clutch situation here because it was a blowout for the Packers pretty easily, but that will be concern going forward still. But Jordan Love did good for what he needed to do. 24 for 33, 256 yards passing, 3 touchdown passes, 2 to Jaden Reed. There was a strike he did early in the game, which really set the tone for the Packers all day. He also had another one to Jaden Reed right before the half. And the other one, which was later in the game, which was to Bo Melton, who is definitely a newer guy to us, but he is a wide receiver. He was, very unknown for a lot of people. He was drafted to Seattle, obviously. But he's creeping up here, and this is I believe they were saying that this was his first touchdown too, that he got, and he did get a couple of also catches in this game as well. So yeah, very very it's a very very good game for us. And obviously this was a must-win game for us because this keeps us alive in the playoff race. Next week now with Seattle losing, we needed the Seattle Seahawks or the LA Rams to lose. That way, if we beat the Vikings here, we would be in a win and in situation. The Rams did not lose, but the Seahawks did. So now with us winning against the Vikings, we are now in a win and in situation in Lambeau Field against the Chicago Bears, the team we have owned for the past several years. We own them. Well, now they're coming to our building, and we got to own them again. And I'm not trying to meme out of here, but we have to play serious here. We have to really get at them just like we did today against the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings will not have the same quarterback issues that the Bears have. Justin Fields is a good quarterback, despite having his inconsistencies throughout the years. That is something we're going to have to watch out for. So, also, I want to bring up the stats for Aaron Jones, who had 20 attempts for 120 yards rushing. Patrick Taylor, our third-string running back, actually had 8 attempts, 30 yards rushing. And A.J. Dillon, Quadzilla, had 7 attempts for 27 yards rushing. Jordan Love also did have a quarterback sneak rushing touchdown where he just barely broke the plane, which is the only attempt rush that he had, I think, in this game was 2 yards for the touchdown. As I said, Reed had 2 touchdown passes. He did get injured shortly after the second touchdown, so he did not play after that. But Jaden Reed had 6 receptions for 89 yards passing or receiving, and 2 rushing touchdowns. Our leading receiver, surprisingly, was Bo Melton, who had his first touchdown ever today. And he had 6 receptions for 105 yards. And he had that touchdown pass. Tucker Kraft, he had 6 receptions for 48 yards passing. Romeo Dobbs had 3 receptions for only 28 yards passing, but he did have some critical catches, those 3 catches that he had. So, yeah, everyone else had, under 15 yards receiving and only 1 catch. Now, there was one issue. We did give up 1 turnover on special teams, which did lead to the 1 Minnesota Vikings touchdown on the short field. Samon Torine. I'm sorry if I said that wrong, but I know he fumbled it. I don't know why we didn't have Nixon on special teams for that, but I know he's been doing a lot the cornerback duty because Alexander's out. Our top corners were out, which also concerned me going in because, Alexander was suspended because of his little debacle with the coin toss last week. But we're very thin, especially when we lost Rasul Douglas. So I was surprised at how good on defense we were able to play despite the bad quarterback play by Minnesota. I thought that was going to be an issue, especially since we gave up 30 points to the Carolina Panthers, which, as I said, that was a product of our shitty-ass defense, not the Carolina Panthers making any progress, because as we've seen today by the Carolina Panthers, they got shut out by the Jacksonville Jaguars 26-0. So, yeah, that was a product of our horrible-ass defense. They have not scored 30 points other than against us. Luckily, we somehow won still, but you get the point. Not a very good day at the office when you see that. Corey had an interception. And then I believe we had the sack fumble. There was a strip sack fumble, and I think that was from who was that from? Who got the strip fumble? I think it was 91 who got it. It's not showing it here on the stats, but it definitely happened. It was a strip sack when he was trying to throw it. But nonetheless, it was a great turnover. Nonetheless, a lot of people getting sacks, and it was a very good game, especially since Joe Barry is a horrible defensive coordinator. So we were able to eke it out. I am still concerned, obviously, with having to play the Bears next week, because Justin Fields is obviously a better quarterback than what the Vikings gave us today, and that's going to be a concern with the defense we have with Joe Barry as our defensive coordinator, especially if we do make it into the playoffs. That is going to be a big concern. because it will be a different team. And, if Carolina can get 30 on us with our defense, that's not good because they haven't been able to get 30. They haven't been able to get really 10 points on a lot of these games. And yet, we gave 30 points up to the Panthers. So that's going to be a concern. Nonetheless, I am happy with the dominating win. Jordan Love looked very comfortable. Everybody looked pretty comfortable. They had a swag going on. So hopefully we can transition into that next week at Lambeau for the last game of the season. Last regular season game of the season, assuming we make it into the playoffs. And we take it to the playoffs. So yeah, next week we got a big task against the Chicago Bears. We got to continue to own them like we always do, just like Aaron Rodgers says. We own ya. We got to literally own them next week because that's how we get into the playoffs. But yeah, this is a good team win. Very happy with it. And go Pack Go. Comment, rate. If you like this video, my videos, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell for the latest contents. Thank you. And that is about it. I am the SS Ultimate Goku, and I'm out of here. Peace. Also, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, the SS Ultimate Goku. Follow the Twitch, the SS Ultimate Goku. Follow the Instagram, the SS Ultimate Goku. And I do have a Discord link in the description where we talk about AEW, WWE news, live action TV shows, live action movies, as well as cartoons, anime English dubs, and NFL, just like we're talking about right now. So yeah, make sure to check it out for those discussions. And now I'm out. Peace.